Hi, welcome to the Shelley Studio, and I must warn you, this is not an art video, even though you see me playing. I will show this video in its entirety when I get the piece done, but today I'm doing something a little bit different. I am behind in harvesting some fruit, and so today we are going to harvest grapes. Okay, this is my backyard. And those are the pesky dogs that you always hear barking. But today, I have to pick something. Do something with all this fruit. So here's our apple tree. Another apple tree. Look how loaded. It's such a cute tree. Our peach tree is looking pretty sad. It's pretty old. They're about 22 years old. This one is on its last legs. Another peach tree. So our last two peach trees. We're going to have to plant some peach trees to replace them. Peaches are my favorite. We have plenty of apple trees. There's another one. See, this is how bad it's gotten. You should smell it. And this is Russian pear. This is the elephant heart plum. There's a few plums left up there. We did pretty good picking these ones. My sister's making fruit leather with it. They are the best plums too. Over there is a pear tree, and they're done. Gotta do something with those. Not quite as loaded as it was last year. And behind here is a regular plum tree, and it's done. So that's all our fruit trees. Well, we do have this one fruit tree over here that's a volunteer. Anybody want to try that? See what it is? I'm not sure I do. A little nervous. Okay, so my goal today is to pick grapes. They are done, and they go all the way along the fence line, clear back to the corner, and the sun just came out, so you can't see over there, but it goes all the way across the backyard, and it's a big backyard. So I have lots of grocery bags and the wheelbarrow, and we're gonna start picking. That's gonna be my Saturday activity. Aren't those so pretty? They're just like clinging onto this tree. I think they're so pretty. I have to show you this. This is the dog being so helpful, sitting right under the vines. Silly dog. And there's one of many bags of grapes. This is what I have so far. This is where I started. This is where I'm at right now. And that's the big part. And that over there is what I have left. I just have one question. How am I gonna get all these grapes out of this pine tree? I can get the low branches, and it does look totally cool. I'm in like this shady, grapey pine tree-ness. I think the pine tree's mostly dead. I think those grapes way up there are gonna stay way up there. And I'd say I'm a little over halfway done. That's something. It's been all day. Okay. You can hear me breathing heavy. That was seriously a heavy wheelbarrow to push. Just from over there to there. I'm only halfway done with the grapes, and I think I'm gonna stop. It's now after 2 o'clock. I've been doing it about 5 hours, I think. Okay, so I thought I would videotape this. I don't know how well this is gonna go, This is my sink, yes. I just did some dishes. Those are some elephant heart plums. And these are some of the grapes. And we are just going to dump them into the sink. Ugh. Whoops. See, this is my hot mess. Okay, that's one bag, folks. So I'm gonna wash those up. And yeah, I'm not motivated to do jam, jelly, or juice, so I might make fruit leather. Can you make grapefruit leather? How am I gonna get the seeds out? We'll see. So yeah, I'm taking the grapes. I'm taking the stems off of them. So the stems, they're in there, I swear. And I'm taking them off the stems and putting them in here. And while I'm doing this, I'm watching, yes, I'm watching Gina Aaron's Watercolor Wednesday on YouTube while I sort my grapes. Hopefully I can actually show that on my channel. So this is, I don't know if I got anything for size, but this is one grocery bag of grapes with the stems removed. And I'm telling the truth here. This is the grocery bag, and it's full of stems. See, stems. I do have one plastic thing in there. But yeah, what am I gonna do with all those grapes? That's one grocery bag. I have 10 grocery bags out there to do something with. Oh, I put it on Facebook. I hope people show up and pick up my grapes. So here are my grapes in the pan. You can see some of the skins are off. I've been skinning them. I decided after I put them in the pan, I decided if I was going to strain these through a sieve, I wanted some of the pulp of the skins to be in the fruit leather. So I know, I'm taking the time to take the skins off. I'm going to put them in the blender and puree it, and then put it back in the pot, and then go through the whole boiling and straining process. Doesn't that look yummy? No, it doesn't really look yummy. It looks like a hot mess. But you should smell it though. It smells delicious. Like, I don't know if you like Welch's grape juice, but this is how it smells. It smells so good. This gooiness, check that out. Ooh, messiness is going back in here. Beautiful. So now this stuff can look purple. We want purple grapes. Yeah. Wow, that's a lot of juice. Yeah, we'll work on these ones. Skinning them. Plopping them in there. Okay, so I'm being lazy. That is taking way too long to peel those skins off. So we are just going to blend the whole grape so that we can chop up those skins, because this is taking too long and I'm impatient. So there we go. There's my pot boiling. Well, not really boiling, simmering. So we want to get these grapes done. Woo. All right. So now that is those 2 bowls of grapes. Not sure what size that quart pan is, but it's the bigger pan. And we're just going to let that boil a little bit, and then the next step will be to strain it. Ooh. It smells good though. It really smells good if you like grapes. Yum. Okay, so now this next part is going to be a tad messy, because we are going to take a cup See, I put a towel in between. We're gonna take a cup of the grapes. We're gonna throw it in there and strain this sucker. Now you should use like the wire screen strainer so you get more pulp. But I don't have one, so I'm using what I have. So this is how we're going to do this. And hopefully not make too big a mess. Need somewhere to set this. Take one more scoop. I should have got a plate out. Put it in there. Okay. Do I have somewhere I could set this? Somewhere. There we go. Now it's sitting on a saucer, keeping the counter clean. Okay, so now we need to force this stuff down into the bowl. That is the next step. So they have tools for this. Yes, I know. I don't have one of those either. I make one canning investment a year and haven't bought anything this year. That probably should have been my purchase, because this is about all the canning I think I'm going to be doing. Okay, so there I've got some juice. And see, that's the pulp down there. Mostly gone. And it doesn't look like I've made a dent yet. Still working at it. Okay, so now I have all this juice without seeds. And I have emptied my pan, made sure there's no seeds in there. Hopefully there's none in there. Might be a little bit of pulp, but that's okay. And then here's my strained. And it's going back in there. I'm not going to try to do that with one hand. This thing's heavy. And I'm going to boil it down. So that's a long process. Can't remember, did I show you the pulp? That is what's left of the seeds and the skins. And here's our full pot. And oh no, I think it's gone down maybe an inch. And so this has to reduce till it's 1/3 its original size. Yeehaw! I was going to try and avoid this long process, wasn't I? Well, I looked up how to do leather and it says use jam without the pectin. So it's the same process. I should be like those, you know, those one videos where you have it straight above, you see them, and it magically changes into something else. Okay, we're still boiling. I don't know if I looked at the clock before. But, I think we reduced it by about half, but it's still too runny. I'm gonna boil all day long. I think I might have burnt it a little bit because I turned it up. Well, we'll see. So it's not quite down to 1/3 its original. It's more like a half, but it's kind of thick. And I'm not making jam. I am making fruit leather, so I'm gonna let it cool down, and then we will. Well, here's the above view. Anyways, once it cools down, we'll put it on some trays and put it in the dehydrator for probably a bazillion hours. Anyway, that part's painless. Okay, well, it's cooled off. I certainly hope that is thick enough to make leather. So the next step is to pull out the dehydrator. Swirl it around like pizza sauce. Goodness. Okay, the final step is the dehydrator. So they're all in there. Hopefully I didn't do them too thin. Hopefully they're thick enough that they won't turn into grape chips. So we're gonna put the lid on and turn it on and say goodnight to the dehydrator, to the grapes. Yeah, goodnight, grapes. Okay, so this isn't the grape leather, this is plum leather, but I figured you'd want to see, and the grape leather won't be ready till sometime tomorrow. So this is what it looks like, and the plum leather is yummy, so hopefully the grape leather will be great. So I'd like to thank everybody for watching. Have a great day.